Hey everyone, welcome back to another Tyohax review, and as usual I'll leave the links in the description below, but we are looking at Nemesis Prime, of course from the Earthrise lineup, but most importantly the new War for Cybertron TV show. So let's get straight into this, because this was a figure I was really looking forward to when I got him back in December, and the decals was something I was really looking forward to. Now, the trailer, I knew what to expect because we've seen so many trailers done now in the Earthrise line, so I wasn't expecting any much different. But the front, I was kind of let down, and I'll show in a minute why. We have got a brand new decal going right across here, and I didn't mind the painted one it was on. I had big issues with the Earthrise Optimus Prime version because it was just that baby blue, it looked cheap. But the black one looks okay, I quite like it. And if I take the trailer off and turn it around, very similar to Earthrise one, stay clear, and the panels all filled in here. And I've put on 2 license plates, they're really meant to go there, but if you're bringing that down, sometimes it just likes to bring the decal off. So put 2 there, 1 Nemesis, 1 Scourge. That's the trailer. We'll look inside the trailer soon. But it was the cab I felt kind of let down on. There really should have been a lot more decals, in my opinion, for the price you're paying for the double set. I do feel they could have put just a little bit more love into this guy. Okay, they give us decals for the swords and the shield, but if you compare them next to the original mould, there's a lot more going on, and there's a few decals missing. So that's the only issue I've got. It's still a good set, but I wish there was just that little bit more to finish 2 sections, possibly the top, and these. Now these are the exhausts that comes with the Tyohax set for this. Because the Nemesis one is lacking, I decided to put them on that. It looks kind of better, and it gives that Nemesis Prime a little bit more to the Optimus Prime version. But where my issue is at the front. So you can clearly see that Prime has the headlights and the lights up here. That's cool. I kind of wish there was ones in here. I really do. Now I'm thinking, if I'm right, there is extras of that in the set, which I could probably put in there, but then it runs a problem, there's nothing here, and I would really like ones in there. And if you come to the top, you've got like warning ones, which don't feature on this either. And then when it gets to robot mode, there's the leg parts that are missing as well. There is more it could have been added to this, it really could have done, and if it was like an extra $5 or $7, I don't mind paying that, as long as the figure looks really good when it's done. So that's that. Now if we were to look at the weapons, the sword gets nice detail, just fill in the gaps with the red, and it just brings out a nice extra shine to it, which is nice. That's one thing I do like, especially with Prime having the axe. And then the other sword looks completely finished as well. So I'm well happy with them, but the shield, the little snake shield, was something I actually did love. And the fact that it was a throwback they did was actually quite cool when I was looking it up. But I didn't put on the G.I. Joe Decepticon logo. I'm not a G.I. Joe guy, so it kind of falls for me. So I just put on the alternative logo to make it look like this. It's nice colours, it breaks up that just flat red, and if I turn them round and I just angle them here, you can see there's 2 little decals right at the top of the head, with the third one just being right there. And if you look inside, these decals were a pen, but there is decals in there as well. So that's that. So let's get Nemesis transformed. We'll open up the trailer, let you see inside that, because it is basically the exact same as all the other Earthrise trailers. There's no much difference with that one. which was cool because then you knew exactly how the decals were going to go on and how it was going to look. So I'll let you see what I mean by those things missing in this one. Now we have Nemesis transformed and Prime transformed. You can see there is a big difference concerning the lack of decals that's been put on them. Straight away, I'm going to zoom in, but just roughly keep it here. You can see there's decals for window wipers just placed here for Prime, and also you've got the inner arm ones here. They're not here for Nemesis. You do have the silver grille, which matches, and you do have the knee ones just right there matching each other, just obviously a different tone. But I would like to have seen, if I zoom in Prime, those silver legs put on for Nemesis. That's one thing I'd have liked to have seen, and possibly another Decepticon logo up here when Prime has two Autobot logos from the decal set. Also, you can see Prime has a silver face mask, Nemesis doesn't. The shell shading for the windows, Prime has the cleaner look, whereas Nemesis has, it's broken, it's like a red glow broken look. And that continues with the arms as well. If I was to flip round one of the arms here and zoom in, you can see there's a small decal just there, and if I lift it up, you've got the windows in there as well, which finishes that side. If I bring them back round to the front, and if I get them just posing, you've got decals in here for the legs, so that does give a bit of shine in here, but I would like it up here. Now, the one thing my Prime has got, I probably, if I can still get it, I'm going to order one for Nemesis if I open them up. You've got the socket here, the decals in for the Matrix, but if I bring back in my Prime, I think everybody remembers from my review, as Nemesis falls over, I think the battery's ready to go on this, but I've got the 3D printed one. That battery's no, I think the battery's ready to go. But if I hold it in just ever so tight just there, you can see that's what I've got in there instead. So turn that off. So we'll close up Nemesis here, and I turn them back round, sharpen them up. You can see on the other side, that's where the other decal went for the Matrix when he's in robot mode. And if I flip him up here, you've got the nice silver one in there with the lights, and I've got Nemesis right in front. So that's mostly it. There's not a lot of decals to go over Nemesis with, considering it is the same bot as the Siege Optimus Prime. So the trail open for Earthrise, let's aim it towards the light, so the light can get some detail in. Just so I angled my camera a bit different. So you can see it's got all the panels the Earthrise one's got, and the little repair bot. It's got nice red windows now instead of like the gold ones. Got red decals in there as well with the panelling for the, like, obviously roller if you've got the Nemesis one. I don't have that. Everybody knows I got the jetpack for this one, which doesn't fit. It only fits the Earthrise model. But overall, when you consider this set with the swords, and then you get the Energon cubes, the shield, and I've got one more Energon cube in there, and I'll put the jetpack in there as well. Okay, so that's my Nemesis Prime set complete. If I can get the light up matrix that goes inside them, which is a red glow, I have seen it, and it was made for the Siege Nemesis, which I know Danny's got. She's got the better version. I would like it for this, and it would complete it, but I don't want to pay over the odds for it. Again, this is a great decal set. It does finishes the bot off, and I liked it plain. That's the one thing I want to say. Like in the house, sometimes I usually say I don't like the bots when they look really plain. This was nice plain. I could live with it. But I knew that as soon as the decals come out, I was going to buy it. I just wish they put in just a few more that matched the Siege Optimus Prime, and I think that would have completed it. Like I said, I wouldn't mind paying the extra I genuinely wouldn't. If I knew it was going to finish the bot off, I think that extra $10, I would gladly pay. I would gladly pay, but I think this is like the new norm now. All the sets are getting split. We've seen it with the Studio Series 1, which I'd done not long ago with Optimus Prime, and it looks like Unicron is going to be the exact same, so I feel sorry for anybody's decaling that, because it looks like it's going to cost. But as long as they do a good job, that's the most important thing with it all. But guys, that being said, up next we're going to have a Studio Series 86. Nemesis Prime is getting put back over into the display along with Siege Optimus Prime. It's always good to bring him back out once in a while, put him in one of the videos, probably one of my favourite ones I've done. So we're going to be looking at Studio 86 Blur before we hit Tyohax again. Till next time, Transformer fans, I want to thank the Patreons, Danny Dolphin, Grubgun and Ninja Bill Reviews. Take care everyone. Thank you for everyone who tuned in today's video. If you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. All new videos are always coming right here in Optimus Wilbur Reviews. If you'd like to follow me in any of my social media links, all the descriptions are in the description box below. And of course, as always, I cannot stress this enough, I wish to thank Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their song Cybertronic Warrior as the theme of this channel. Guys, this is an incredible band, it does incredible covers, and recently just done an amazing album of the Transformers 1986 movie soundtrack. Please follow them and all their social media links. I have every description in the description box below. Please check them out, and as always, Transformer fans, till all are one.